Hello, and welcome to a Converge Technology Professionals training session. Today we're going to be talking about how to make adjustments to your call handling state or call handling mode. Other individuals call it your availability on your Connect client. So we're going to be talking about how to get that adjusted, what they all mean, and what it's for. So right off the bat here, you'll notice on your, whether it's your phone or on the actual Connect client, that there's an area on here where it'll say available, and then there's a bunch of other options on here where it says in meeting, custom, and what these functions represent is how your phone handles a phone call. In a normal setting here where you're under available, anytime you receive a call, the phone rings, and then if you don't answer it after 3 rings or so, it goes to voicemail. Well, in this ShoreTel system, or this Mitel system that we have here, you have these other options in place where you can set it up where instead of just the call ringing your desk phone and then going to your voicemail, you can configure it to do a great many other things here. For example, we could actually set these up where if I'm in a meeting, the call will go to another user, or if it goes to out of office, it just goes straight to voicemail. Or let's say you're on vacation and you still want to be able to receive calls, you can set this up so instead of going to your voicemail, it could actually be forwarded over to your cell phone or a different phone number altogether. So let's talk about how we get that set up here. So from here, there's 2 ways to access the settings to get into how to adjust your voicemail. So the first one is you could click on Connect and then go to settings right here. Or you could click on the name and then there's this little cog right here. And then once you click that, you're going to be under this configuration setup window. From here, click on Call Routing, and this is where you'd make your configurations on any of the different call handling states. So let's talk about available mode, and we'll walk through the different configurations that you can adjust. So from the top here, we're going to go ahead and just hit Change, and this is going to be the very first one. And the first option that we have here is it's going to be talking about how you want the calls to ring. So aside from your desk phone, do you want it to ring any other phone numbers you have in place here? We can set it up so not just does it ring my desk phone, but I could have it ring my cell phone as well here. Move further down the line. From here, I could also have it what to do after a certain amount of rings. So in this situation here, I could set it up so it just keeps ringing these phone numbers until it gets answered. I could have it where it's a rule where after 4 rings, it goes to my voicemail, or I could have it forward the call over to a different number in general. And then this here is a notifier of if you have more than 8 calls active, where do you want that 9th call to go to? And you can have it go to a voicemail or a different number. Or you could set it up to just always automatically forward your calls to your voicemail and so on. Once you make that adjustment, we're going to hit Next. From here, this is going to be the Find Me, some people call it the Find Me, Follow Me function, but it's just Find Me function on here. So when you have that set up here, you could either have it enabled or disabled, and what it will do is if you prompt the caller in your voicemail to press 1, then they could press 1 and it will automatically call a different number. The call will go to your voicemail, and if your voicemail message says something in regards to press 1 to contact me or press 1 for emergencies, then you could have that where once they press 1 and then punch in put in a certain number that you have in place here, now that call will be forwarded over to that particular number you have in place. This next area here is your voicemail greeting for this call handling state. So every single call handling state or mode allows you to have their own voicemail greeting. So you could have one for being in a meeting where you say, I'm sorry, I'm in a meeting, please leave a message. Or on vacation, you could say, I'm sorry, I'm on vacation, please call this number, or press 1 to contact this individual. And then this other option here allows you to prevent people from leaving messages on your voicemail. So let's say you do not want to receive any voicemails at all, or you don't want to have the user have the option to leave any voicemails. You could just place that on there where they won't be able to leave a voicemail. They'll still hear the message that you have in place, but now the ShoreTel system won't allow them to leave a message from there. Once you are complete, you just hit the save button, and everything will be all set and ready to go for that call handling state. Each one is customizable, so you could set it up to whatever way or methodology that you want to have in place for each call handling state. All right, thank you very much. Have a good one.